What is up, everybody? It is your fave, Top Hat Girl here, coming to you with another boom NBA NHL recap because these playoffs are crazy, y'all. So let's just get into it. Bam. All right, let's talk about the most disappointing game for me because y'all know I'm a huge Luka fan. Okay, so yeah, the Lakers lost in five against Wolves, and you know what? Props to them. Props to them. I'm upset. I'm upset, but shit happens. Okay, Goldberg, he was dominating. All right, even with Luca, who had like the most highest like scoring points, what was it 27, and then LeBron after, it just wasn't enough. And you know what? Now I'm over here thinking, was Nico right? No, no, he wasn't. That he still messed up a big fan base, so I can't. He just get no credit. But I will say he did know what he was doing when he did traded Luca. But it's like, oh my gosh! And look, we got my Lakers shirt, right? Hey, well, where you know where she going? You see that? We're throwing her away. Wait, hold on, Kobe. It was too high. That's why I don't play ball. But anyways, yeah, that was the most disappointing game. I honestly had a feeling. I remember somebody was like, "Hey, like, who do you want to like? Who do you think is gonna win?" But I'm like, after seeing the way they played, I think they were gonna lose, and I knew it. And I'm so sad. But it's like, you know what? You know what, LeBron? Okay, you're gonna, buddy. I don't know. I think it's kind of done. I think it's kind of like time to be a broadcaster, time to start up a podcast, which, by the way, have you heard Shannon Sharp literally dismissed himself from ESPN, which I heard that he was already planning to do that, but with the whole allegation stuff, he just hit the hay. So it's like, damn, just go. You can go to ESPN now, but damn, it's crazy. Like, I was just disappointed. Luca cried. No, no, no. Hold on. That wasn't what I was going to say. I'll say it. Luca tried. LeBron's cried. Laker fans cried. Wolves and five. That was a good one, but yeah, no. Mm-mm. Okay, but let's talk about the other games. Pacers versus Cavs. Look, I know people are gonna think I'm lying about this, but I'm not. Hear me out. So I think somebody DM'd me the other day and they were like, who do you think is gonna win, Pacers or Cavs? And I said Pacers. Without even just like, it just comes to naturally. I know Cavs are good, okay? I had them in my top four for like finals. But I knew Pacers were gonna come for, so I don't know. Tommy, it's just like a feeling. I maybe Halliburton just came through. Tyrese was like, so yeah, that was the, don't. I know y'all gonna think I'm lying because listen, why do you think I'm so good at betting? Okay, I'm good, but I don't know. That was a good game though. And then we have Denver Nuggets versus the Clippers. Listen, we kind of already know this is kind of like. I don't like saying that it's kind of obvious who was gonna for sure win because that's why like there are so many upsets that happened like today. What's today? Cinco de Mayo, not Cinco de Drinko, my bad. But what was it? Yeah. I already like Jokic, he's already like the first, if not second MVP runner up. I don't know because I know Shea is also like there. Like when they're both like fighting for the first. Okay. I'm still kind of like, I don't know. But with that being said, Jokic is like bringing the team up. Okay. Like I don't doubt Nuggets for sure. Oh my gosh, you know what? Now, okay, now that we got to that, let's just talk about today's game against freaking OKC. You guys, that was crazy. They were down. Honestly, I think they were down the entire game. But then last minute, boom, they win by 2 points. It was 121 Nuggets and then 119. What was it? OKC. So yeah, Thunder, y'all lost it by a small margin and then gave it to the Nuggets and now they won. And you know what? I picked OKC. I was like, give me OKC and give me the Celtics today. Cause I was so, you see, you get too confident, you get the for sure bets, and then they're not even for sure's. So I feel I'm like, what the fuck. So yeah, holy crap, that was a crazy game. It's funny because I have the TV right there and it kind of paused on like name he I'm not gonna say the website because Anyways, I was watching it and then like it literally had it on pause on like 7 seconds into the game and OKC was up by two. So I'm like, what the hell? What happened? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, Burden? So okay, that was cringe. My bad, y'all. I get a little cringe sometimes, but that was a good game. Okay. And then let's just get to the Warriors and Houston's game. So, y'all know, obviously, Houston beat them in Houston. And y'all know, I know y'all all saw that clip of Steph going to his kid after the game. And he didn't want to hug his own dad. He literally looked at his dad and he was just like crying and just like, I know Steph Curry. I know like he doesn't probably listen to what like fans and like haters say, but imagine your own son disappointed in you. Like I feel like he felt like a loser in that moment, dude. I wouldn't even know. Like if my child looked at me like that after losing, oh, that I would have been like, nah, it's game on. It's okay. It's war now. I'm glad they brought it though. That was pretty hype. I mean, low key though, Buddy Hyde. I mean, I said Hyde. I'm not good with names, all right? I don't even think people know, like, fun fact, nobody really knows my real name. Well, I mean, if you do, it's like really hard to pronounce, so whatever. But anyways, I know he saw that like game 6 reaction that Flight did. He was like, bro, why are you in the Warriors? Like, what? Like, you're scoring no points, nothing. Now he scored 33 points, way more than it's like him and Curry just switched places, which is why I'm like, well, what happened? But it was a good game. I'm glad they came up. I mean, I am a Houston's fan, like, because Texans Houston, because I lived in Houston. So, am I a Warrior? I mean, a Rockets fan? No. Am I a Mavs fan? Disappointingly, yes. I'm not gonna leave my Mavs. As much as I hate talking about them, because like, what's there to talk about now? They're not even playing anymore. They're still my team, all right? I can't back down. So, yeah. With that being said, pretty good game. Well, and then the last game that I watched today, oh my, it's actually this happened earlier this morning. No, not this morning. I meant to say like a few hours ago. So y'all saw the Knicks and the Celtics game, right? That was one of my FS. My FS means for sure bets. I just didn't hit today with NBA. I'm so disappointed. So they were down by 20 the entire game. Knicks were, right? Celtics were dominating. They threw like 65% threes and they only made like 25% of them or 60%. I don't know. But to throw that much and to get so little, you already know it was not going to be a good game for them. And then you had Porzingis. He left early because of the illness, which sucks because I had him for a player prop. Anyways, and then you had who else left? Somebody else left. I'm just trying to like boom, boom, boom. So then that's when the Knicks come sneaks up on them, and then they start dominating in the last few minutes. And then next you know, 89-89 at 5 minutes and 55 seconds in the fourth period. I mean the fourth quarter. Sorry, I get mixed up with NHL. So you're telling me that they tied it up in the last 5 minutes of the game, 6 minutes technically, and they dominated in OT because it was 108, 103. So it's like, what, dude? That was that. See, this is what I love playoffs about. You never know. It's always a different outcome, and I got got. I got got. Simple as that. So congratulations to the Knicks. Actually, there's this video. It's so hilarious. It's about whenever they defeated Philly last year, and it was actually around May 3rd, 2024, which is funny because it's Cinco de Mayo, so it's like literally from a year ago. Dude, Nick fans are actually like the most craziest fans I've seen for like basketball, and they're actually lit. They're lit. They know how to. That's what sports is about. Their energy is what I love. So I keep looking down because I'm like, ooh, that's what I love about sports. That's like the energy, the passion the fans have. This I wish Mavs fan were like that. When I was in Dallas, I wish they had the same energy they did. But yeah. Anyways, let's wrap that up. Okay, we're gonna watch the other games tomorrow. Let's see if we hit. Hopefully, please God. Okay, NHL hockey. So let me just talk briefly about my one game because there's other games, but let's talk about my Mavs. I mean, not my Mavs. Oop, my Stars and Colorado Avalanche. Bro, game sevens are crazy. I'm just gonna admit it. Like, I didn't know that, but I'm now gonna conspiracize and say game sevens are like random, the most craziest outcomes of games. So we have okay, there's 3 periods. Or I don't know if I spat. There's 3 periods in hockey games, if for those who don't watch it, because I'm assuming some of y'all don't. So you have two 15-minute breaks in between, which is called intermissions. So for the 2 periods, we had nothing. It was 0-0. So I'm like, damn, what's going on? And this was also in Dallas too, mind you. So bam, we go to the third period. These little fuckers, those Colorado Avalanches, they scored two. in the third, and I'm like, damn, it's 2-0. We're screwed, you know. Screw this. So then this is where the good stuff comes. Okay, so they traded what's his name? They traded their former player. His name is Mika Rantanen. He's number 96, which is funny because that's my favorite number. You know, Sour Patch Girl 96. So, anyways, traded his ass. He's like the Luca of Colorado, and you know, Luca's that gone. So this little Miko, our Miko, because he's ours now. He scored a hat trick, which is like 3 goals in one game, and he's boom, boom, 3-2. Well, I think Wyatt Johnson he scored another one like in like the third, so it was 4-3. Really, bro, his teeth. That guy was what we wanted from Luca. That's like Luca scoring 7 triple doubles in like the fourth quarter, which I don't know if that would ever happen, but let's hope, you know. But dude, that was just a crazy. That was so crazy. That was so crazy. Oh my god! It's, oh my god! Gotta watch it. It's so good, and I'm so happy. Like, dude, I wish I was there. Like Dallas, you don't understand. American Airlines Center has the craziest atmosphere, and like, it's just like you have Pantera just blaring, and I love rock, and I love Pantera. Like, so it's just great, and green's my favorite color. So this is like the perfect. This is like my perfect like team ever. So all in all, it was a great, great game. We advanced, and we now play Winnipeg Jets. When do we play them? I think May 7th for game one. And Winnipeg Jets, I think they went in OT for the first time in NHL history in Game 7 against St. Louis Blues. St. Louisville. I know that's not Louisville. I'm over here like mixing Louisville and St. Louis. My bad. So, anyways, now we go against the Winnipeg Jets, and I think we're good. I think we got this. I think Stars got this. I have such huge hope. And you know what's crazy about this 96 thing? So and the Lakers, they scored like what? It was like 108 or 105. It was 10 something against the Wolves. And you know how much Lakers scored? 96. You know what Miko's number is? 96. And that's so weird. The correlation, and my favorite number is 96. I'm like, Miko is our Luca. I'm not replacing Luca though. That's my guy. Okay, that's my guy. I'm still root for the Lakers sometimes. If hopefully, you know, I don't think LeBron's got it. Like, I think it's time for him to like hit the hay. Like I said, it's like time's up, bro. Just be a sport broadcaster. Go do a podcast or go to ESPN because Shannon Sharp's out the box. So that's what you got. Anyways, boom. I hope you guys like my fast recap. I hope I did it right. I mean, I literally like I'm telling y'all. Whenever there's so many games on, you just gotta like remember everything. But it's so easy to remember stuff when it's so grappling. You know. That's what makes it fun. So I hope you guys like this. I'm gonna include videos, of course, of course. But if you guys like this, like and subscribe. I hope I didn't ramble too much because I usually do that. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye guys.